Yeah, Ghost of Ronin. I would be surprised if that's what the sequel was going to be named originally, and then this game came out. You're a kitty cat. That might just be the kitty cat lady, though. Yeah, I said it'd be either hit or miss, and depending on how overpowering the garlic was. Sometimes they go overboard with the garlic. A little dab will do you sometimes. Well, at least you don't have to worry about vampires, I guess. Where is this cat? I don't want to intrude on something I don't want to see. Probably like on the roof or something. Game kind of reminds me of like Tenchu Stealth Assassins on like PlayStation 1 a little bit. Although that wasn't an open world game, it was just levels. But the mechanics remind me of it. Okay, there's a cat afraid of me. Are they on the bottom floor? As graceful as ever. Is there a way to get in this room? Okay, I'm not going to invest that much time in an imaginary cat. Oh, I gotta talk to Dude Man. You don't have to duck the whole time.
Ah, it's you.
It is.
So you're done for the night, are you? I did. Unfortunately, he has no clue where Master Shoin might be either. This is a place where people know things, but tonight I got nothing. How about you? Have fun?
Yeah, I was chasing cats in a brothel.
You have a habit of getting dragged into things, don't you? Oh, by the way, my night wasn't a total loss. Turns out I know the person who owns the longhouse nearby. Even Ronin like you need a place to sleep, right? I'll head over and procure a room. Come check it out later, won't you?
Are we required? I want to know where that damn cat is. This is one of those skittish cats, too. Make sure I'm extra quiet. Please be in the ventilation duct. Although I don't think that's what I'm crawling through. I don't think they had central air back then. I'm so scared to jump just in case. That's not where the cat is, but it doesn't seem like it's letting me anyway, so. Yeah. I wonder if there's one secretly hidden in this game. Alright. I guess we're just gonna have to deal with the meowing for now. I'm spending way too much time looking for a cat. That's not even real. Well, it shouldn't have been in the way. What can I tell you? I don't know why I called the horse right over here.
Hey!
Shortest ride ever. You know, you don't have to yell, hey, when I'm like 3 feet away.
It's a little rundown, but pretty spacious inside. You can keep a change of clothes or anything you'd like here. I hope you'll find it useful.
I'll get some use out of it. Hey, Ben. When you said hey, 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 I imagined it in Fat Albert's voice.
You know, it's not bad relaxing together like this.
Yeah, it's gotten cold here too. Went to go walk the dog and the wind picked up. It's not like cold if the wind wasn't blowing, but with the wind blowing, it's freezing. This weather has been crazy. I'll get like warm for 3 days, and then it'll randomly get cold, and we'll get snow or sleet. It's been crazy.
Right, let's go.
Yeah.
Pretty handy, right? You could use
And
the
it sucks,
calendar.
like, if you haven't used your heat for a long time, it takes a while for it to
Now
kick
I'll
in.
tell everyone that this is where we're staying. That should make things a little livelier. Well, that's it for you and me tonight. But I'm going to keep searching for leads on Master Shoin's location. Come on, no need to get all polite. Think nothing of it. I know you've got my back too.
So,
Wait
you
a second.
think.
I wanted to give you this.
Is it a machine gun? No, it's just a watch.
It's a pocket watch. Now you can check the time anytime. Hope you don't mind that it's slightly used. I think you'll still find it handy. Well,
It's not a machine gun, but it'll do. The crunchy water. Cool, I got another stance. I don't remember which one is the one I like. Yeah, that's the fancy stuff.
We've heard reports you're making very dubious items in there.
Oi! Open this door!
Oh, you. What are you doing here? You look shady to me.
Out with it! Who are you? We're under strict
I'm kind of shocked how many people are playing The Evil Within now. I feel like when it came out, it wasn't that popular. Barbecue bean egg salad? I'd have to try it before I form an opinion.
You're out of line! It's time to teach you a lesson!
That's okay. There's been other people trying to teach me lessons for a long time. Are you done teaching me a lesson?
Thanks. That was a big help.
We have Stubbs barbecue sauce here. My dad ate at the restaurant. I think it was like in Tennessee or something. I can't remember.
I owe you.
Yeah, Stubbs is good barbecue sauce. I also
I think
like
cameras are some kind of
Sweet
weapon.
Baby Ray's, even though that's
I'd like to
become
give you
kind
a
of popular.
demonstration, But I'm afraid my camera is broken.
I kind of got sick of Kraft barbecue sauce. It tastes like the barbecue sauce from McDonald's.
Got it working again?
I'm afraid not. Without the schematic, I'm at the end of my rope. Curse those
Yeah, I know it's good.
thieves.
I know we used to use it as a marinade and stuff sometimes too.
This isn't good.
Those thugs have no idea of the value of what they've stolen. But I can hardly just go and ask for them back.
Yeah, same. It's like we didn't know any better or something. To me, it legit tastes like the sauce that you get at McDonald's in the little containers.
Impressive. Could it work? I don't know. But it might. I can see it all in my head.
I really like that South Carolina mustard style barbecue sauce sometimes.
Sound good?
Yeah, that's not too bad. It would make for a good like crust, like once it like cooked up a little bit and got thicker.
A clear and rational response. You must have the inventor's spirit. Those thieves have a base in the Mitre Castle ruins, but we can't just stroll straight in. Head to the temple hall nearby. Oh dear! I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Igashichi Izuka. Back home in Hitachi, I'm known as Igashichi the Tinkerer. Well,
Burn calories so you can gain them again.
Dear
Like the
me.
way you think.
Seems he's fired up once again. Well, please do what you can to help him.
Yeah, they seem pretty fancy. I haven't had a lot of salads from fast food places or restaurants. Why am I like trucking? Oh, I need to go to that merchant. They might have some good shit. What is my money looking like here? I might be broke. Oh, looks like I have a decent amount. Alright. Also, I need to... Yes, I'm aware. Thank you, though. Let's see here. Stats. We'll get this one because it sounds cool on paper. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get away with any more ones, but let's see. Is there one that just requires dexterity? Yep. Okay, there we go. Map. Where is the merchant? I need to buy some shit. Or I hope I can buy some stuff. Time I ride this horse, the never-ending story song plays in my head, and I wish it would stop.
Welcome. What do you need?
I'm not gonna lie, if it wasn't so popular, I'd probably play the game more, because I actually do really like the game. The only reason why you don't see it on my stream more is just because I'm trying to add variety. Plus, I did that playlist, so I feel like I made a definitive video for that. But it has no commentary. Maybe I should make another one just with commentary as well. Any excuse to play it. I never made a proper, like, video playthrough of the second game, though. Yeah, I like them both a lot. Let's see what
What
I
do you
can
need?
sell. Yeah, I really like the urban exploration aspect of it. It kind of reminds me of like that show, like Retail Archaeology on YouTube, where they go into like abandoned malls and stuff like that. That's what Last of Us kind of reminds me of, and I just love that vibe. Like that's my favorite part, even above like the whole horror zombie aspect. Although I think the combat mechanics are some of the best third person ones I've ever experienced in a game. Yeah. Select multiple. Yeah, that was legit creepy. I remember the first time that like I actually experienced it. I was kind of shocked they allowed something that mature in a game. Okay, this should be good enough.
Anything else?
Yeah, maybe. I feel like that game's so popular, like when I do it, I don't get that many people. But maybe it's because a lot of times when I play it, it's right when it comes out. Maybe if I gave it some time. Alright, I'm never gonna wear this. This. I might keep that one. No. When I see some of these hats, I think of Back to the Future 3, where he's like, "Where'd you get that dog ugly hat from?" From Seamus McFly.
Anything else?
No. I would, however, like to buy stuff.
What do you need?
That actually looks pretty sweet, but I can't afford it. No, I'll just take one of those when I
See you later.
steal it from a corpse. Alright. So I did. Alright, where's the main road? I'm trampling over people. That was painful. Can you guys spread out a little bit? Did Evil Within 2 really cause crashes? That sucks. I didn't play it that much when it first came out. Probably didn't even notice. I guess that's not gonna reach. That sucks. I wonder if because I played it on the PlayStation 4 Pro, it helped with that. I need more health items. Yeah, I think survival horror works better when it's more linear. Because they can like set up scares and stuff like that. I think the sandbox nature of part 2 makes it less creepy, but that's just my personal opinion. Some people might feel different. But I think the overall story and everything on part 2 and the cinematics are all good. I just don't like the more open world structure of the second game. I think that's why I've procrastinated on finishing that one. I have finished the first one. And I believe one of the DLCs. I think I'm stuck on that stealth one. Because you can't use weapons at all. And I don't like that very much. Okay. We got the best stuff so far. Alright, I need to steal some better stuff. Okay. Come on, Artak. Let's go. You just teleported right behind me. I'm a little bit disturbed by your technology, horse. There's a little kitty cat. Gotta rescue the cats. At least if I can find one and it doesn't run away. Yeah, they are. And when you play on PlayStation 5, it runs at like a perfect 60. So that's something I will say. That's a lot better. It actually runs on a modified version of basically the Doom engine. I think it runs on the same engine as Doom 2016. Like, IdTech, I believe it was 6 at that point. I don't know, I lose track of the engines. Alright, get off of your thing so we can sneak up on this cat. Please don't be a skittish one. Okay, where is the next place I need to go? What's this closest? I guess I'll use the less than stellar bridge. The peasant bridge. Give me an excuse. I parried too soon. There we go. Ouch. That was the slowest moving bullet known to man. Just right over just to hit me, that's funny. That is quite the interesting design. All right, where is the horse? Oh, that's marking where that cat used to be. Ooh. No, all of you got away. Yeah, I feel like I go to streams not because of the game or about the streamer, but that's just me. Like, honestly, if it's someone like I like hanging out with or like the people in that chat, I don't give a crap what game they play. I'm always running into trouble, it seems. Yeah, pretty much, man. I mean, it helps to have games that get people's attention initially. But I don't like it, like, if somebody leaves just because I'm, like, playing a different game. Leave me unsubscribe. I can understand if they skip that one, but... I don't know. I'm just thinking about all the streams I watch, and I care so little about the game they play. The only time I care is like if they're playing a game that has a story I don't want to be spoiled. Especially if it's an RPG or something where the story's like the main draw. I'm a hunter and gatherer. Yeah. I can't imagine you not wanting to talk unless you're like the best player in the world. Because like everybody and their grandma streaming that game, you think you'd want to stand out somehow. Even if you like talk in between matches or something. 'Cause I know it could be really stressed if you're super competitive or whatever. Yeah. Dry paint has some entertainment value. I feel like without a mic, you're not really a streamer. You're just like a trailer for that game. At least be available if somebody says something in chat. Yeah. They're still in the early phases of their YouTube relationship. They haven't had their heart stomped on yet. They don't know the reality of the amount of effort you have to put in. Yeah, they're just still in the honeymoon phase. They got like their first 10 subs and get really excited. And think they can just keep doing what they're doing.
Excuse me, good warrior, but I'd like to ask you something, if you'd listen.
I'll try my best.
You hear my plea? Thank you, friend. We've had a wooden figure stolen.
Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. I see it some channels that like don't have that many videos or views, and they have like thousands of subs for some reason.
I'm just a weak and powerless priest. Would you
I think some people are just lucky, and whatever they post like rides the algorithm, and then it becomes self-sustaining. I don't know.
It's a figure of Sugawara no Michizane, who is deified as Tenjin, god of learning. From scholarly pursuits to martial and performance arts, he presides over all fields. Many samurai visit our shrine for his blessings, and some of them are quite distinguished. It's a fine thing indeed.
I don't watch many streams beyond our community and people like I've watched like over the years. So I'm not even familiar with like a lot of newer stuff. Oh.
I'm in your debt. Now, to tell you about the thief.
This whole island's in my
I
debt.
suspect that it's a thug who's recently targeted this area. Night would be the best time to go after him, when he's drunk and rowdy. During the day, he preys on hapless passers-by. Do be careful.
That's just weird, because you know those subs aren't going to stay around. Like somebody joins my channel just for one game, I don't count it until they've like stuck around for like several weeks, because sometimes I worry if I stop playing that game, I might not have that sub, so they have a trial period before I celebrate them being a sub. It'd suck to get whipped in the face with a branch on a horse. That's a very villain-sounding voice.
If you want
It'll catch up with them. I need to change my stance, see if that helps a bit. Yeah, you don't have to look far to see people like that. But after you do YouTube for a while, you kind of have a basic idea of who's who. I want to climb on the roof too, you know. I don't want to be left out. I had an arrow right in my butt. They brought out the hounds. Yeah. And they'll act oblivious, like they don't know what they're doing. It's literally the same people that if you complain about that on another stream, they'll agree with you and be like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Of course you do. You're the one that does it. Okay. Yeah. I think some people expect instantaneous results on here. And that I don't even know where they get that idea from unless they see like one person's success story that's super not common. Are they nearby so I can have this vendetta? Damn, these guys are brutal. I'm also not that leveled up. That was painful. Yeah, I have so many people sub to me that I've never actually seen watch my channel. Finally. That dude was tough. But partially it's because I'm trying to do stuff early, under leveled, and I'm not used to parrying quite yet in this game again. It's kind of sad, but like if somebody has a lot of subs, it's actually sometimes a reason I won't subscribe, just because I want to like focus on watching smaller channels. I don't feel like you can really connect with people on a lot of the larger channels. So depending on the number, I'll subscribe unless they make like really good standalone content that I just like the videos of. But like somebody who streams, yeah, subs matter. Because I hate going to those streams that have like 5,000 people talking at the same time, and you're lucky if they read your message once.
Looks like we've got another sucker.
Yeah, same here, Ben.
Who the hell are you?
Just got out of a fight. Alright, these guys don't seem like boss type dudes like the last ones I've seen. Yeah. Is that all of them? Maybe? Hopefully? Let me collect this rare rock. Alright. Apparently this area needs a lot of public order. This might be a training ground. Let's just go here. I think if I ever started getting like a lot of people and like in chat, I would have to use OBS. This PlayStation just drops to the bottom line and it skips a lot of the messages. So like if you have a lot of people talking, like a lot of that stuff gets skipped. But I don't see my channel ever being that large. I don't know why so many people said this is such an ugly game, or it looks like a generation behind. I think it looks pretty good. I just don't think it's stylized like Ghost of Tsushima.
Curse him. He needs to be taught a lesson. Hey, you. You look like trouble. You might be just who I'm looking for. Rough someone up for me, and I'll make it worth your while.
You will?
You
Good.
interested?
Not really, but I need the money.
There's this real piece of work who swindled me out of some money. I saw him hanging around the waste ground, up ahead. Come on, go and rough him up, will you? I'll make it worth your while. Much obliged. I knew you wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I agree, Ben. I think gamers are some of the most toxic, entitled people in a community I've ever experienced, to be honest with you. Like, some of the complaints that people make about games are ridiculous. Kind of like that person talking about kids' games.
You! What the hell are you doing here?
Apparently. But I think people are like dead ass serious about it. People just love to complain about shit. If it's like not their favorite game too. Like even if I don't like something, I try to look at the value that someone else might have. So even though if it's not my thing, I won't say it's like a bad game because it might be good for someone else.
Hey, you've got it all wrong. It isn't my fault. I'm innocent, I tell you.
It's very convincing, sir.
That's why you let me go before. Or is it? You had a reason for letting me live. So why not team up with me? I promise, you won't regret it. Oh, that's great. After
Yeah,
all, we are old
I
friends
think he's
by now.
slowly trying.
Let's do this.
It's just sometimes like even in my streams, like is in and out so fast, like I'll go to reply and he's already gone. But I think if he keeps trying over time, he'll get more social and he'll get better. Some people love that stuff, though. Like when I used to take like suggestions for games, a lot of it was Genesis. Yeah. I have like online, and I don't think I've ever played a game with somebody like I actually know in real life on it. I don't even know how you had a hang glider, to be honest. We are going where the suspicious looking men are, correct? Correct. I love how I answer my own questions. Okay, this is a lot of them. I must be bad at watching streams. I don't know any of these people.
As if we were going to be beaten by that pitiful wretch. Even still, you are incredible!
Yeah.
Where'd you learn to fight like that? Give me a shout if something big comes along. I'll come flying. You can count on it.
That is true. Like lurking on like a older like stream or whatever or video would be more helpful. I mean, that's basically what the comment section's for. I wish people would utilize the comment section more. That's one thing I've noticed that's getting used less and less in favor of live streams. Yeah, I like them too, because it's more like thought out, and people can write more, but I don't know. I just feel like it's becoming less and less. Like back in the day, like you could get a video with like 3 views, and you'd have like 3 comments. I'm the back in the day guy, because I'm old.
Is there anyone with confidence in their martial skills?
No. But I'll try.
Well now, a glance is enough to tell me you're made of a stern stuff. Would you care to give my pupil a lesson? Are you ready? Begin!
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. Years of playing games.
A fine display. Here's a token of my
I did have a camera up, but it was kind of distracting on PlayStation because I couldn't hide my face. And I don't know, it's just distracting every time I look at the health bar. There's like a profile of my face talking. I think if I did it through OBS, I wouldn't care. Yeah, I kind of feel bad I don't have a face cam, but that's the reason why. It's just straight up distracting. At least on PlayStation 5 it is. I wish there was an option like the PS4 format where it would like make a space just for comments in the camera. Or maybe have the option of not having a display over everything. But they never upgraded it. I know, but I'm thinking about other people that might like it, because I've heard a lot of people say that they won't even check out stuff or whatever. But yeah, that's the reason on PlayStation 5. Yeah, PS4 is tidier, because they actually make a partition. Like, when I was getting stressed out playing Mega Man, part of it was like, that guy was trying to help, but every time a tip came up, like, his speech was like covering up like all the fire that was coming towards me. So I had to switch the game. Because there's no way to, like, turn that off midstream. I wish there was at least that option. There's a lot of stuff I hope they refine for, like, lamb fries. There's a lot of things for PlayStation streaming I wish they'd update. I hope they at least do it with PlayStation 6. I really don't want to hook up a laptop just to stream. Plus, I don't like unplugging and plugging like the HDMI stuff in and out all the time. I'm scared it's gonna wear out the connection. Hey, love child, how are you doing today? Yeah, I think the cam makes you more personable. That's good, you're doing well. I'm doing alright. Just doing the same thing, taking advantage of the weekend. It's rainy outside, so it's the perfect time to play games. It's supposed to snow, but it wasn't cold enough. I think it's getting colder, though. I hope that stuff doesn't ice over tonight. Still have blood on my sword. No! Get out of my way. That was intense. Alright, stop, drop, and roll. Those muskets are not ideal, but they'll get the job done. Yeah, I'll help you out because you'll help me. Yes, yes, I know. Okay, thank you, AI that's pretending to be actual player. Yeah, I like Amelia's channel. She just plays a lot of games where I don't want the story spoiled for me. I keep checking back to see if she changes the games or not. Otherwise, I'd participate more of her streams. I try to check in though, even if she's playing a game that, like, I don't want to spoil just to say hello. I didn't have enough stamina to parry. That was not great. Yeah, keep him busy. I'll just shoot him. Just kill him Raider style. I did it, Bob. I liberated the area.
Both myself and the horses.
I have a fine selection of medicines.
Do you now? It looks like I have quite a few. Otherwise, I'd buy some. Yeah, we should probably do this mission. We're running out of bad guys to kill. The good news is we're getting XP, so let's see what we can unlock. I wish I was better at point and click games. That's one genre I really like as far as the story goes and the interaction, but some of the puzzles in those games are so obscure. Like some of them are cartoon logic where it's like, how do you even know that? I want to improve my speechcraft, please. Charm would be good too. There's so much stuff to unlock in this game. I'd like to replay Fate of Atlantis. Maybe when I get the Wii up and running, because I have the Staff of Kings, which has a version of that. The Wii remote works actually pretty well with that game. I'm surprised there weren't more point-and-click games on the Wii. Seems like a good console for them. Because, like, you could use, like, the pointer like a mouse.
I have a fine selection of medicines.
It's the wisdom tree. Should I ask? How the hell does this have more armor? Whatever. No. That makes her look like a nanny. No. Actually, that's probably good. Oh yeah, let's hear your story. I really don't want to hear.
Are you a samurai? You must help me. For an appropriate reward, of course. Though you might not think it to look at me, I have plenty of coin. Believe me. I'm a merchant from Great Britain. Now, I recently located some coal in the cave over there. But as soon as I had, a band of brigands popped out of the woodwork and stripped me of everything I had. They're still in there, now. I won't stand for it. I won't let them have my coal, my possessions, or my blasted clothes. Pray, could you go into the cave and fetch them for me?
I don't even remember the soundtrack in that game. I just remember it being really fun. I first played it at a friend's house who had it on Wii, and then I played it on PC, but I just remember the fluid simulation was really cool looking.
Much obliged.
No.
All right. They go to multiple places now. Which one's the closest one? All right, they're both beside each other. That makes it a little bit easier. Somebody fed those rabbits meth, it looks like. A little bit on the hyperactive side. I'm curious how that game would do. Because it's like kind of like a puzzle game. I love the sound of the little wooden flip-flops on the rock. It's better than the flipper sound from Legacy of Kain. Hey, where the hell is this stuff I'm supposed to be looking for? There's just gonna be luggage chilling somewhere. Wish this is like Horizon Zero Dawn, where I could just click the stick in and use her little Bluetooth. It's been so long, but I'd be shocked if you couldn't. I haven't played that game in so long. It was on Windows Vista. Oh, I think I know what's up. There might be a cave. Yep. Wasn't thinking three-dimensionally. I'm just looking at that 2D map. My stealthy wooden flip-flops. Stop walking forward. That's a new one. I feel like that's an achievement unlocked. I appreciate it. A view's a view. Right on. I appreciate the dedication. Nothing but quality on this stream. Totally worth it. You and your fancy torch. You think you're better than me? Your giant matchstick. We'll see. We'll see. Walk away from that. I used to have like hollow bath toys and fill them up with water and pull their arms out and then shake the water out. Pretend it was like blood flying out of their arm sockets. It was great. Good times. Time I got out of the bath was practically cold. Alright, that was a little bit overboard, but I'm glad you're done. All this for some luggage. Need to raise up some of that stamina. Okay, roll backwards. There we go. I'm slowly adapting. I kind of like that sound of the flip-flops. It's relaxing. I'll miss it when I have normal shoes. Is there a way to get up there? They're like confused. I'm sure that sounded like a gigantic explosion that broke the sound barrier. No, I want to do it the cool way. Like this. That's how Batman would do it. That's how I'm gonna do it. Mysterious for the foreigner's luggage found. Alright, I guess we got everything. Hopefully, this dude still isn't in his underwear. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can see the light pouring in. Cool beans. I can just grapple up here. That was a really fancy flip. Alright, Artax, let's go. Alright, is he just nearby? But we gotta get coal too. Always something else. It's probably still in the cave. I would imagine anyway. Do you have the PlayStation 4 version, Ben? That's the version I have on my hard drive. Why are you telling me this now when I'm in the middle of a fight? That's a big chunk of coal. That used to be a mammoth at one point. Yeah. I feel like that's like the definitive version I have. I remember when it was being sold on a PlayStation Store. It's called Another World, which threw me off at first because I forgot that's what it was called everywhere else. But I guess there was something else that had that name, so they must have changed it here. And then maybe the rights ran out, so they changed it to the proper name. Just like Dragon Quest used to be called Dragon Warrior until some random IP they had ran out, and then they called it by the proper Japanese name. There's surprisingly a lot of stuff like that. Like, wasn't Star Fox called like Starwing? Like in the UK, Ben?
You cough it all up.
The decapitation was way more dramatic with that add-on. Yeah. I wish I got to play the one on Sega CD, The Heart of an Alien. I think I might have, actually. But not on original hardware, unfortunately. I actually have a lot of fondness for the Sega CD. I got it when they were discontinuing it, so I had, like, access to a chunk of its library, because they were liquidating all the games and selling them really cheap. So there was a lot of good games on that system. I remember playing it. It sucks that those systems don't hold up very well. And of course, my favorite game on the system is the rarest one, which is Snatcher. I actually still have my copy of it, but I would wish they would release it on regular hardware. Yeah, Ronin's more or less like a mercenary, but like with samurai-like skills. And this is way later, because this is like in the mid-1800s versus a lot of samurai games that take place hundreds of years before, like Ghost of Tsushima. So, like, there's parts of Japan in here that are actually westernized, with like Americans and British like occupying the area. Matter of fact, I gotta go back and deliver this dude his stuff. The theme is similar, and I guess the open world taking like on missions, but there's different choices that can change the outcome of the game, who your friends are, what missions you take on. And I'll answer you right after I finish about this, about Ghost of Tsushima and Ronin. And basically, the fighting system is like Neo's Sekiro, but if you put the game on easy, it has like the difficulty of Assassin's Creed, and it doesn't feel like it's hold your hand easy. So the theme is similar, but the gameplay is a lot different, especially with the RPG mechanics and being able to customize your weapons. There's like hundreds of weapons in this game. But Snatcher is kind of like a point and click type of game, but it's menu driven. It's made by the creator of Metal Gear. It takes place in a Blade Runner-like universe. And it's like a story-like evasion of the body snatchers, where like these androids are killing like humans and then taking their place, and they look identical. And you're like a detective trying to take them out. They actually call them junkers. Kind of like how the Blade Runner is. You investigate areas and try to figure out who the snatcher is and eliminate them, and then try to find the source. It's a really cool story. I wish they would re-release it. It's like there's only one localized version that's in English, and it's on the Sega CD. Every other version is in Japanese.
Of course, my wallet's been emptied. Of all those wretched brutes. I forget myself. Allow me to
It's cool. There's a lot of Konami references and movie pop culture references in the game.
I'd hope to reward you here and now.
Like you go to a bar and it's a bar where you have to dress up in a costume, and everybody's dressed up as classic Konami characters.
I assure you, I really am telling you the truth, you know. No, I'll pay you, I swear. A handsome, no, a princely sum. Honest.
Great. I'm thrilled to be his friend. Is there anything to do before I get there? Yes, there is. We need to solve a few problems. I actually did a playthrough, a Snatcher, when I first started my channel. The Jeffersons, I used to watch that show. I didn't realize till years later it was a spin-off of All in the Family until I started seeing reruns of that show. Man, it's crazy to think that show's that old. When I try to look up stuff about Snatcher, a lot of times they think I'm trying to look up Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which ironically, that's part of the theme of the game. Yeah, it was kind of weird that they took a long time before the All in the Family reruns came on. I remember the Jeffersons being on all the time on syndication growing up. Because we didn't have cable, so I used to just watch whatever was on TV. Yeah. I've seen Archie Bunker's play Sometime Air as an All in the Family episode. Because I guess it's technically just the last season. It didn't have like the classic opening that Archie Bunker's place has, because that used to have its own special opening. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my shit to Little House on the Prairie. I know it's precious to a lot of people. I don't think you're supposed to handle humans like that. Would they allow a damn Street Fighter character in here? I can't even get out of the way. I think I kept pushing the stick in it and locking it on, but she should have been able to get away. Alright, let's try this again and try not to be as embarrassing. Hey puppy, what's up? Doing puppy stuff in your puppy-like ways. My dad would watch that show sometimes at a marathon. Is Little House, like, what state is Little House in? Is that in Virginia? Maybe, no, I'm thinking of the Waltons. All those shows blend together in my head. They all freeze to death and the series ends. That's not true. I just remember it being on TV like during the day. There used to be like old shows that came on right before the cartoons would come on. Like Happy Days, Jeffersons, Gomer Pyle, Andy Griffith Show. I remember when Andy Griffith came on my grandparents' house, we had to be quiet. We couldn't talk. Like, my grandfather get annoyed. We talked it like if his show was on. Well, it was going smooth. Alright, E-Honda, get off my ass. No, that was different strokes. Which, I believe the Facts of Life was a spin-off of Different Strokes. My sister used to watch that. Yeah, it did. A lot of those shows did. For some reason. Remember that creepy... There was also an episode like that on effing... What is it? Small Wonder with that damn android girl that's creepy? Yeah, all those episodes are awkward dealing with that stuff. There's an enemy nearby. Where? Yeah. I used to have like a little Alf plushie. I think I got it from Pizza Hut. Used to watch Alf. He also had an animated series. E-Honda doesn't like being shot, huh? I was at Target, and NECA was releasing Alf action figures, and they were incredibly detailed. They looked really good. They even like sculpted his fur and everything. They also was selling like a E.T. dressed up as a girl. I have the E.T. with the glowing stomach, and also picked up the E.T. with Elliot on the bike from there. But then my wall was getting full and I stopped picking them up. There was like a made-for-TV movie that was like a sequel to this TV series. That show was like dark. It wasn't like the last episode. Like those Men in Black dudes like took them. think that was like another one of those depressing family show series finales. Didn't he like eat cats too, or try to eat the cat? No, I forgot. Yeah, Men in Black 3 was actually pretty good because I hated Men in Black 2. I loved the first one, and I was so excited about Men in Black 2, and I just remember even like as a teenager being disappointed with it. I think I was a teenager. I'm pretty sure I was still in school, but I just remember being really excited and being disappointed. I didn't even care that Men in Black 3 was coming out, and then I eventually saw it. It was actually pretty good. And that dude's Tommy Lee Jones impression was on point. Yeah. I like to see the 60s version of the tech. Like Andy Warhol's like an alien and stuff. I think Bill Hader plays him, who's hilarious. Yeah, Josh Brolin, I think is what his name is. Because his dad's like the dude from the old Amityville movie. He's also in No Country for Old Men, that was really good. I know most people know him as Thanos, but I try to think of his more respectable like roles. Yeah, that movie was beyond good. I need to get that on Blu-ray. I don't know why I don't own it. That was like one of those movies I felt like was a classic the first time I saw it. Like I knew it would be a movie I could watch over and over again. Yeah, that was a Coen Brothers movie too, which is kind of a unique choice because they usually do comedies, so that was kind of serious. Not kind of, it was. They did not shy away from the gore, which I appreciate because it made it more visceral. Like you can see the bones sticking out like when legs break and stuff. Yeah. Made the bolt gun infamous. Just carrying around a damn air tank with them everywhere. Yeah. That movie was just so effective in what it was trying to do. I think it was randomly on Netflix one time, and I just decided to give it a chance. Yeah, I heard the actor, when he got that role, he couldn't even speak English. And knowing that, like, you could kind of see it, but it kind of gave him a creepy aura that he didn't speak that much. A lot of times in movies, like, the bad guys talk too much, and it takes away the creepiness. Ow. I'm getting beat up with hand-to-hand combat. How embarrassing. Got Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon stunt guy over here. Dude was using wire work against me. Alright, where's the kitty? You kidding me? You're just chilling over there? Whatever. Dude, that should have been a stealth kill. I think the cat approved. It's like, well done! Alright, where are you? Yeah. He's looked old when he was young, so... Yeah, he looks really, really old now. Am I supposed to glide over here? I don't even remember the last time I've seen him in a movie. He's playing himself. Except they added the guy killing part. It's not funny. I know he's older. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I haven't really kept up with newer films because a lot of them don't really appeal to me. I'm pretty stubborn about watching movies from the 80s and 90s, it seems, versus trying out new stuff. Yeah. I'm sure he looks like one of those, like, dry lake beds. Okay, there's nothing on the way. Let's get the horse that just magically teleported in water. The bridge is pretty high up. I used to not enjoy like those challenge areas in Ghost of Tsushima, where it'd be like this super high mountain you had to crawl across. They used to stress me out so much. You'd be so high up and I'd be scared of falling. Yeah. I'd see like the little post signaling like where they are and I'm like, oh man, kind of sighed before every time I had to do one. Okay, we're going the back way. Slowly work ourselves uphill. Hopefully none of this shit is poison ivy. What now? You guys are always causing problems. Oh, you're gonna get me through the wall, huh? Okay, you guys don't have anything. Is that it? Here I was enjoying my nice little horse ride, and you guys had to come and screw it up. You're like an uninvited relative. Cool, I got sandals. How exciting. Okay. Hopefully we have some new stuff to put on. Yeah, that's exactly what I was actually going towards. I sold a lot of it. And I probably will continue to do so. But yeah, and it actually shows on your character, so it completely changes the look. Okay, these gloves look stupid, but they're stronger, but not that much stronger. I'll leave the other ones on. We can at least upgrade. Alright, I have the best sword of that. Okay, we should be good. I probably should sell some of this extra stuff. I usually just try to keep one of each of the best weapon. But as you can see, there's tons of stuff you can find. Every time somebody dies and you loot them, you usually get something. And then there's a bunch of combat styles too, way more than Ghost of Tsushima has. You won't even use a lot of them. Man, I hope this bridge is sturdy. I don't think I'd survive that drop.
Over here, my friend! Over here!
We're friends now?
Ah, there you are. Now, listen up. Here's the plan. Those bandits are holed up in the castle. If we march straight up to the front door, it will be suicide. Luckily, we can use my prototype to glide in from here. Once you are in there, you simply need to retrieve my blueprints. Shall we get started? Are you ready to take to the skies?
He's just excited because he's not having to do it.
Marvelous. Now just to relax. I've never tested it, but the science behind it is impeccable. I'm afraid
I'm glad to be hundreds of feet in the air for a
I'm
test.
sure you'll be fine. Best of luck.
Sure, why not?
All right, let's take a stroll.
We gotta get the camera so we can use it at the brothel. Alright, where are we going? I mean, I hope we don't run out of stamina before we land. This is pretty high.
That felt amazing! That was smooth.
Alright, don't get excited yet. We're just at the entrance. We just blended in. Maybe you shouldn't shoot bow and arrows at me. Or arrows. He's not shooting the bow. Don't turn around.
There you are! Who the hell are you? Trying to steal my treasure, are you?
It's a big boy. There's more when that came from. Let me take care of this dude. Come on, I'm up here.
Some fight in you. Some samurai!
Was that it? Got the storehouse key. How'd she know those were the camera schematics?
Over here.
At least she met me here, and I didn't have to go to your
So you were
place.
spotted by the bandits, but still managed to prevail. Magnificent! I saw those wretches fleeing for
I don't know how anyone survived that.
Oh, my
I think you were looking at other
Thank
people.
you. I was worried that those delinquents might have disposed of them. Now I'll
Your
finally
steampunk
be able to
cosplay
do
is
what I should do.
unparalleled.
Here's the prototype I promised you. Take it. It may just be a prototype, but I doubt there's a more compact camera on the face of the Earth. What's more, while regular cameras require time to develop photographs using wet plays and the like, I've come up with a way to speed this process up by... Oh, listen to me. I could jabber on about my invention all day long. Long story short, this camera is marvelously practical.
Yeah. He hasn't come back to make his cameo appearance yet.
Hold on, hold on. Make sure you use it, you hear? Your banter sound all around you. Now, I believe there's an elevated area in these grounds. Why not try taking
I don't look at like the numbers to see how many people are watching, so I don't stress it. So I have no idea if I'm talking to no one or not. Oh yeah, I forgot it's like 2 a.m. or close to it for him.
But his best days are now behind it.
I wonder if he ever dreams about some of the games that are being streamed in the background. You have what would be the point of a horse? Are you just going to show me how to use a camera?
Give that camera a go. Don't
Okay.
be shy.
I'll try my best. You know how shy this camera makes me.
I know. The temple hall where we met is the perfect spot for a photograph. I'm glad to see you like my camera.
Yeah. It's like platinuming something right now. Practically a postcard.
Impressive, no? And this is just the beginning.
Of course it's impressive. I took
so
it.
many improvements I want to make. Ah, speaking of which, I must go. I have a camera I need to fix. The fellow who runs that place has a temper, you see.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll be in Yokohama for a while. It's the place to be for anyone keen to learn more about.
He's forming a route in his mind of the best way to go about getting that
It's not
trophy.
just cameras I dabble in. If ever I can assist you in some way, just let me know.
Ben plays the game, he starts seeing like all the binary codes, just ones and zeros, like the Matrix, where he dials in and gets that trophy.
Wonderful! I would be delighted to help. And I have a feeling you will put my devices to good use. I'm lodging in the photographic studio in Yokohama for the time being. Feel free to come and see me anytime. There are all sorts of improvements I want to make to that camera. So don't be a stranger, you hear?
My character just looks disgusted with all the NPCs in this world. Just working with them out of necessity. Where there was like a mission with that lady that wanted me to take pictures at that place. Maybe I just need to unlock it. I don't know. I can understand the Dead Rising correlation. I do like taking pictures in game. just because I enjoy photography in general. There's like a demo of that game. I want to try it. I haven't played it in so long. I was just curious how it plays. I haven't played the original one in so long anyway. I'm mostly familiar with the second game. I have the fourth game, but it plays completely different in the way it controls and everything. And there isn't a time limit, which I appreciate. I know some people like the time limit. I'm not a fan of it. I like to take my time on things. Yeah, they have a PlayStation 4 version, which is nice because the PlayStation 3 port was not that great compared to the 360 port. But yeah, they randomly re-released all the games except 3. 3 was exclusive on Xbox One. I'm surprised they didn't port that over because, if I remember correctly, Part 4 was an exclusive originally. But I guess people don't seem to like 4 for some reason. To me, they're kind of like all similar. Only difference is, one thing I like about 4 is just because it doesn't have the time limit. I don't think 3 had one either. And I thought those were improvements, but some people complain. I just hate being on a roll and then have to stop what I'm doing to go back to that storage room or looking for the medication or whatever. Alright, let's go a little bit faster. You can kind of see the frame rate fluctuate a little bit in these areas, but it's not to the point where it affects the gameplay. Why are you going through the bamboo? Why can't you be as smart as the horses in Red Dead Redemption? I was actually thinking about playing that versus this. Yeah, I haven't played it in a while. I mean, I played it when I loaded it to make sure everything worked and stuff to see where I was. Because I know I finished the game, so I didn't want to start on New Game Plus. But yeah, I'd really like to play it just because I miss the physics and the wilderness and just exploring. I just didn't know if anybody would even watch it because it's such a popular game. Because I don't play the online stuff. I would just play through the main story. Same with GTA 5. I tried it a handful of times. It wasn't for me. Yeah, I might just play it just for me and stream it for fun. I got enough videos right now. I would think that'd actually be more. That's crazy. It's less with Red Dead Redemption 1. Especially since, for the longest time, that wasn't even on the PC. They recently just put it on PC. So you think the more obscure title would do worse. I mean, do better, excuse me. Today's the opposite day where I say the wrong stuff. Yeah, I'm often surprised about the games that do well. Yeah, that's weird, because a lot of people on YouTube, I think, watch stuff just because it has zombies in it, no matter what it is, even non-gamers. For some reason, people like to watch zombie stuff. What's weird is GTA 5, even in story mode, sometimes gets views, and I don't know why. Maybe they think you're playing the online mode because they can't be bothered to read the title. I don't know. But for basically a PlayStation 3 game, I'm surprised anyone cares to still watch the story mode. Yeah, like co-op games usually do better because it's like two personalities. Never got to play that game mostly because I wouldn't know anybody who would want to play, but it seems like it would have been a cool game. That's the one where you escape from prison or something, right? Yeah, that game looked cool. But like I said, I didn't know anybody who'd play it. I bought It Takes Two. I have no one to play it because they don't have any matchmaking with that game, which is stupid if it's a requirement to play multiplayer. A lot of my friends and stuff that I do have online don't like the same games that I do, so I usually have to play online with like people I don't know. No, I don't want the camera. Cancel. I want the horse whistle. This game, in a weird way, kind of feels like a Western. I didn't get that feeling with Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe it's because you're more like a mercenary, I don't know. And it does actually have guns. Actually, I'm quite far from where I need to go. You didn't need that furniture. I'm familiar with this area. For the stuff that goes on in this area, it's quite nice looking.
You're here.
I am.
Well, I see you've acquired a camera. I knew I could rely on you. Now, if I may, I would like to ask you to take some photographs for me.
I think Ben might be sawing logs right now.
It isn't me I wish you to photograph. But as you like. Then I shall direct you to a number of rooms. Be sure to capture the sheer energy of this place. I will await you in the central room upstairs.
I kind of like their accents. It does sound like fluent Japanese speakers speaking in English with an accent. In a weird way, it feels more authentic if you're not gonna have them speak in Japanese.
You're missing him again. I don't care about his flower, how important he is.
I'm gonna get free stuff and take pictures. Win-win. I think there's a little crawl space I gotta get through. I think it was the one I went into when I was looking for that cat before.
Look, I'll have the money very soon. Then I'll pay up and you and me can... you know.
That's wonderful to hear. But how did you get the money?
Well, I've been selling some goods to different countries very shortly.
Where's that cat? It's driving me nuts.
Will bring more supplies, then I will be set.
Wonder if my cat could hear the cat meowing through my headphones. Suddenly she appeared. Okay, where is this other place I need to go to? I don't think we're gonna get up that way. Oops. My bad. That's supposed to be bird poop. Alright, how do we access this one place?
That's not it at all. Yeah, yes, that's right. That's not it at all.
I couldn't believe it.
Something like this. Exactly, exactly. In other words, it's like... No. That's not it at all.
You have the goods. There seem to be more than
There we
usual.
go.
Well, I've built up a stockpile. I thought you might appreciate a little extra.
Hey, this isn't good. Get cut with all this. I'm in real trouble.
Oh, don't do that.
No. Please don't do this. There we go.
Remember that chump who fell out the window? Well, found himself in a different establishment.
I don't believe in stairs.
Oh my, you work fast. You certainly know your way with a camera. Now, finally, I want you to go to the room down the hall. You will find a man named Kogoro Katsura there. He's rather intimidating, but I'm sure you can handle him. Well, when I met him earlier, he stared at me quite frightfully. But please, forget I said anything.
Got it.
Just make sure he doesn't notice you.
Yes, indeed. So here's what I said.
Just like that.
I know.
How are we going to get at Harris? If you have any ideas, speak up. The consulate is very well guarded. We can't attack from the front.
It's a big ass camera.
Those black ships, oh, the horrors I have seen. Did you get your picture? Huh? Who are you? Come to the garden now. Admit it. You're a spy for the Shogunate, aren't you?
I'm gonna have to fight a drunken master.
I'll cut you down.
My cat's suddenly interested in this game. I wonder if it's because of the petals falling. Oops. Oh, he hesitates on that last blow.
The Shogun's trained a spy this time. Come on! This is too easy. Now you're in trouble. That's rather impressive, you know? You hit hard. You're not really trying, are you? Well, now it's serious. I'm about to unleash my most deadly technique.
I mean, considering he was blackout drunk, I guess that was pretty impressive.
Well, well, look who it is. What are you doing out here?
Nothing important.
Ah, oh no. Did Katsura pick a fight with you?
So you know him?
Oh, I know him all right. This is the guy who's been helping me look for Master Shoin. Katsura here is an old student and close friend of his. This guy never learns. Just the other night, he got dead drunk and danced around naked before falling into a pond.
I'm sorry. I had an important matter to attend to. Alright. Back to the drinks. Next round on me.
I came to see what all the fuss was about, but I see it was you and Mr. Katsura. Would you join me in my chambers? There is something I wish to share with you. Oh, thank you. What a wonderful picture. I can almost feel the life of this place. Now, where were we? Oh yes, the samurai who came aboard a black ship. When I last visited the American consulate, I heard an interesting tidbit. Apparently, that samurai is within the consulate itself. They say that samurai has a hand like a demon's claw and acts as Mr. Harris's personal guard. He came here to conclude an important treaty with our nation. Now I think of it, Kichi is on rather good terms with Mr. Harris. It may be worth speaking to her later. You take splendid pictures. You can stand up to Katsura. Is there anything you can't do?
Blink.
While I do still have some requests for you, for tonight, please enjoy your time here.
I don't think I've seen my character blink once. They just kind of squint their eyes a little bit. I guess that's what happens when you're stone cold serious.
Hey!
Cool beans. So I can bond with those people and develop relationships, which I really didn't do the first time I played this game. Maybe that's something I should explore. Alright. I've been playing video games for a long time today. I need to take a break. Thank you so much for everyone who watched. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope to talk to you on the next one. Thanks again. Take care. Bye.